大选结果底定，但挑战才真正开始。
President Lai Ching-te, he will not have the luxury as Tsai Ing-wen had. It was a great advantage to her to have an LY dominated by the DPP with a fairly strong majority for 8 years.
德国马歇尔基金会印太研究主任葛莱仪在接受 TVBS 国际评论员于文琪专访时，就点出赖政府目前面对最大的一个变数，可能是立法院的意见分歧。
My guess is that there won't be a solid coalition between the KMT and the TPP. Historically, of course, in the legislative yuan, there have been negotiations over things on an issue-by-issue basis. I doubt that that will really change going forward. I think it's in Coenja's interest to have his party work sometimes with the KMT and perhaps on some issues with the DPP.
这样蓝绿不过半的立院局势，就连华府也紧盯未来发展。
The lack of a DPP majority in the legislative yuan is a bit concerning because the United States wants to see continued budgets passed that have increases in defense spending. I think that there is some concern in the United States that maybe it will be difficult to sustain the resources that have been devoted to Taiwan's defense.
不只是面对国民党以及民众党的拉扯，台海局势的紧绷对赖清德政府来说也是重大考验。葛莱伊就表示，两岸高层的对话能避免情势误判，有助于双方维持和平。尽管台湾方面强调愿意对话，但北京方面设的门槛太高，也是赖清德要面对的困境。
Today, for Lai Ching-te, has Beijing changed that strategy? Is it going to similarly set the bar so high that he can never meet any of their demands? Or will they lower it because now they understand that it is not necessarily in their interest to have no communications with Taiwan?
葛莱伊也提出警告，认为中国大陆国家主席习近平尽管对外表态没有对台动武时间表，但并不表示不会加强军事实力，等待时机出击。而且比起战机、船舰，中国大陆的软性威胁其实同样危险。
We make this point, Richard Bush and Ryan Hass and I, in our book, that China's gray zone threats are quite pernicious and dangerous for Taiwan. And this includes cyber, disinformation, propaganda. All of these require increased attention and creative strategies to counter.
葛莱也建议，面对中国大陆的文攻武吓，台湾军方也要做出改革。除此之外，还要结合台湾民间团体在军事上的力量，才能双管齐下。
There's been some interesting developments in Taiwan to build some civil defense capabilities from the bottom up through NGOs. But they are not well integrated with the military. Whereas if you look at what has been developed in countries like Finland or Sweden or in the Baltic states, what you have is the military coming and training civilians on the weekend and teaching them how they can defend their communities and their neighborhoods.
尽管有望延续蔡政府的执政方向，但葛莱伊认为赖清德要有更多的创新思维，步步为营，才能让台湾在三方角力之下维持台海和平的稳定发展。TVBS 新闻综合报道。
想看最完整的新闻内容，记得下载TVBS 新闻网 APP。